Hi guys, Sabine Priestley back again. Today I want to talk to you about roles. Roles are roles. Roles are really important. I mean, every society, every culture has its own traditions, its own folklore, its own mores and customs, and ingrained in that are roles. From day one, we're conditioned to adhere to our society's roles as a child, as a sibling, as a student, as an employee, as a mother, a father, a significant other, a caregiver, a boss. Everything is built around roles. And that makes sense. I mean, that gives society a cohesion. If we had no roles, it would be complete and utter chaos. So as with all things, it's a good thing, but it can also become our jail. All right. Part of this process of elevating our lives with awareness and understanding has to do with understanding roles and understanding the roles that those roles are playing in our life. So this example was separated, and people in my family weren't playing the roles expected of them. They weren't playing the roles that I expected of them. And I was letting that completely devastate me. I was basically laying my happiness at their feet and saying, please fix me. And I got an aha moment. Knowing me, I'm sure I was reading something. I don't remember what exactly I was reading, but we can't give others the power of our happiness. The only person that's responsible for our happiness is us. And I realized that I was looking to others to make me happy. And I was doing that because of some perceived role. Now, at this point, I'd already found Don Miguel Ruiz, The Four Agreements. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. Don Miguel Ruiz. The Four Agreements. Let's see. Always do your best. Be impeccable with your word. Never assume. And don't take anything personally. I mean, if you could just live those four tenets, your life would change drastically. Because I realized that I had been making all kinds of assumptions about what they were thinking and feeling and doing. And when I got that insight and understanding that I'm the only one responsible for my happiness, that's not their job. That is not their job. They're trying to navigate their own new normal. Let them do it. They should never have been made responsible for my happiness. Yeah, I did. I tried to guilt them in the beginning to, please make me happy. No, we all have to take responsibility for ourselves and our happiness. And when you truly start doing that, when you understand and recognize and discover the power of taking control of your own happiness, everything can change. Everything can change. This is one of those moving parts that I talk about often in this awakening elevation of life and this 3D journey. When you start to really understand the game and you really understand the rules. Now, I made a point of this my entire life in my engineering career, in my writing career, and now in my new effort. I understand the rules so that when I break them, I'm doing it mindfully. All right, I'm not breaking rules to hurt people. I'm breaking rules to further my growth. I'm breaking rules because they don't serve me and others involved. Now, some people will get their shorts in a bunch over what I just said about family members not stepping up to make me happy. That's not their job. I know a lot of people out there, I know a lot of families out there that will say, we're family, we have to stick together, we have to do this for each other. And it's like, man, that gets people in more trouble than virtually anything else. That's right up there with religion, for people doing stupid things in the name of religion, in the name of family. So yeah, I know people are going to shorts over in a bunch over that too, but just think about it for a while. So take control of the fact that you're the one responsible for your happiness. If somebody isn't living up to a role that that you expect, know that you don't really know what's going on with them. You may have had conversations with them. You may have had deep conversations with them, but there's a good chance that they lied. They might have done it consciously and they might have done it subconsciously. We all do this in the beginning because we're coming from a place of fear and not love. When people are coming from a place of fear and not love, they're just trying to protect themselves. It's what everybody does. It's natural, it's human nature. But when you start making that shift of coming from a place of love and not fear, things change. Then you have the courage to tell someone that you're not sure you're in love with them anymore. Or you're wondering if they're in love with you anymore. Or so many examples of things that we hide because we're coming from fear. I know that holidays are hard for a lot of people. And if you're struggling right now, think about what I'm saying. Think about the fact that if we're sad and we're heartbroken because people aren't living up to our expectations, or they betrayed us, or they did something, you're giving your power away to somebody else. You're giving them the ability to take your happiness away. And you need to take that back. We all need to claim our own happiness and the fact that that's our job and nobody else's job. Our society does not equip us to do this. It does not equip us to do this at all. But the fundamentals that I teach in my program, there's nothing new under the sun. Yes, I have my own spin on it, but they've been around forever. We're just rediscovering that which we knew before. And I think right now, especially in this time, there's so much flux, there's so much change in the world. We're on the precipice of really big changes, really big shifts. And I think the potential for beautiful, amazing change is there. I also think that we're not done yet. We're going to have another interesting year. But the more people that wake up, the more people that learn how to elevate their life and realize the control and the power they actually have within, the more people that start coming and leading a life that's love-filled and open-hearted, the more this planet and our lives and your life are going to change. I hope that helps you out there. I hope people can get some peace from that. As always, guys, love and light. Until next time, cheers.